How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some PlayStation 3 variants. So if you're collecting PS3, oh yeah, we got variants. I just picked up just a small stack. Yeah. If you're new to my channel, I got a complete North American PS3 collection. Now I'm probably missing some variants, but I got all the titles that you need for PS3 collection. But yeah, variants. What a pain in the ass. I was telling you right now. Every time you think you got done, I thought you got all the variants that you can get. Oh, you get hit with another one. I'm going to show you the first game series that I just noticed that, okay, yeah, there's a gold edition version of this game. Yeah, what do they call PS3 favorites and stuff like that. And we're gonna start off with the first one, Heavy Rain. Now I'm only pulled out the greatest hits for only one series. That'd be another different series altogether when we go for variants, but that's just because it sold so many games they did the greatest hits. But yeah, this particular one right here. I didn't know about this director's cut, and yeah, I think the only way you can get the director's cut is on the greatest hits for PS3, because I looked all over the place just for a normal day one copy of the director's cut for Heavy Rain. But other than that, I think it's just for greatest hits. You can correct me on that down below. Like I said, sometimes there's some rare games out there you can't even find on the internet. Very few or something like that, but I don't know. But yeah, I remember when I was trying to replace one of my greatest hits disc, and I happened to catch this one right here, and yes, oh my goodness, yeah, no, director's cut. So I'm guessing it's got some DLC for it or something like that, or I don't know. I haven't gone through this one yet to try it out. I've only gone through the original game, and that was it. But yeah, but then you got, of course, the greatest hits right here, and then the regular Heavy Rain. So yeah, good old variants and stuff like that, especially one that's only exclusive for the greatest hits, stuff like that. It's like, then you got a variant. So holy smokes, it's like, yeah. I couldn't believe that when I went to go reorder a disc and stuff like that for my greatest, because of the greatest hits and stuff like that, and I happened to find that. It's like, well, I'm ordering 2 copies of Heavy Rain. Now to come to find out there's a 3rd copy I got to get. So let's go check that out real quick before we get to the other games there. We'll go check out the 3rd copies. I think I got it on eBay right now, so hold on a minute. Yeah, here we go. We got Heavy Rain right here. We'll scroll down. So I've typed in Heavy Rain Director's Cut for PS3. So we'll scroll down, scroll down. Oh, look. There it is right there. The gold edition. Because I was planning on collecting all these gold editions right here. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna grab this one eventually. So I know I'm not gonna find this at no game store, so I'm gonna have to get on eBay to buy it. So I'll go find the cheapest one and pick it up. Yeah, like this one, $3.99, free delivery. So maybe I might pick that one up. I was just scrolling around and just looking at all the greatest. Look at all these greatest hits. You don't really see a day one copy of it. Look at that. It's just got the regular normal case for that one, but greatest hits. But is that it? Nope. Whoa. Oh, this is brand new sealed. I can say $49. What was what are they on, crack or something? $49 for a sealed copy. Okay. Yeah, another greatest hits. But yeah, we'll get back to my face there. We'll get through the other games now. Okay, yeah, so you can see what I mean for like variants and stuff like that. And PS3's got a lot of them that way. I only pulled out just a couple of sets and stuff like that. There's a ton of them like that on the PlayStation 3. And here's a good example of one that they put DLC on the disc. I don't think they do that too much anymore. And that's for Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I don't think I got all my copies. I think I only just pulled out a couple of copies of Oblivion. I think I got another one over there for like a day one copy. I just pulled out just a couple of them. But here's Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Game of the Year edition. I got my normal edition over there somewhere. But pretty sweet. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. And then you got, oh wait, no, never mind. I got it right here. Elder Scrolls Oblivion day one copy. I think I got another version over there anyways. only pulled out a little stack. But there's a day one copy right there. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, day one copy, Game of the Year copy. This is what I'm talking about. If you're collecting for PS3, pay attention to the variants and stuff like that, because this is you got this one right here, the Elder Scrolls, the Shivering Isles expansion for Oblivion. Yeah, so you got the expansions on the disc. So yeah, it's got Unravel the Mystery. I don't know if this got the horse armor. But yeah, something like that. I think the horse armor was on Oblivion, but I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played Elder Scrolls 4 Shivering, Oblivion. It's been so long. I should play the remastered version of it. Like I said, another variant. But yeah, so you got those kind of variants and stuff there where you got the DLC. Yeah, speaking of which, Borderlands 2. I didn't pull out Borderlands. I just pulled out just one. I got more than just these three right here. I got like a 3-box set, another box set, and another set that has the same thing of Borderlands 2. I just pulled out the initial games. So just remember, there's more than just these three I'm showing you when it comes to Borderlands. So here's Borderlands 2. Normal one. I believe this is my day one copy, if I remember correctly, unless I bought this one used. I know the first Borderlands I bought day one, but there's Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition. Okay, normal. Hey, look, add-on pack. Yeah. Yeah, 2K Games did an add-on pack for this one. So, pretty cool. Got a nice one to actually do that. Put add-on packs on a disc where you ain't got to download it. But yeah, add-on content for Borderlands 2. 2 campaigns, add-on packs, creature slaughter. Just a ton of stuff on there. And then I got, like I said, a bunch of other things that has it. And the last games I'm going to show you that has more than one, which made me talk about this video in the first place. And I couldn't believe this when I bought these in the first place. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. It's like, it's basically the same game with just the DLC in each one of them. And okay, we're going to talk about Naughty Bear. This is my day one copy of Naughty Bear. So I remember buying this one. Thought it was awesome. I'm thinking, yeah, there's some DLC online. I think I bought some DLC for this game on PlayStation 3. Pretty sweet. I started collecting for PS3 seriously to get my collection. I noticed that there's this one right here, Naughty Bear Gold Edition. I thought this would be it. The Gold Edition. Oh boy, yeah, I'm excited, man. It's like, now I got all the DLC for it and stuff like that. And man, this is so cool, man. It's like, the 3 new episodes, 3 new weapons and skins, 12 new costumes, 4 new multiplayer modes. Heck yeah, pretty sweet. Then I just happened to scroll on PS3 collecting and stuff like that, probably about a year and a half ago, and I'm looking for variants of PS3 games, and I don't remember how this popped up, but and then I seen this Naughty Bear Double Trouble. It's the same game with the Gold Edition and Panic in Paradise DLC for it. So yeah, so let me see here. Is there anything different on this thing? Okay, Panic and just one little Panic in Paradise DLC for this one. This had the DLC originally for it. This had another DLC for it. So they had to re-release the game again with the other DLC for it. So yeah, there's sports games that do that too, like Madden games, I believe, and some basketball games. I know there's a Spider-Man game. I got to get a Walmart edition. That's pretty worth a lot of money, which eventually I'll get it. Eventually, I got the whatever version I got over there. But yeah, there's variants of everything. Need for Speed games and stuff like that. Like I said, Uncharted. There's tons of games. If you're collecting for PS3, just keep in mind there's variants. If you're looking for like a complete game for PS3, do your research when you're collecting for PS3. If you're not into just doing series collecting, you just want to get a game that has everything content complete, check out some of the greatest hits games like Heavy Rain. You got director's cut on the greatest hits. Definitely keep track like Naughty Bear Double Trouble has all the DLC on this disc right here. So there's going to be games that has everything on the disc. So like Resident Evil is pretty good for that one. They call it Gold Editions pretty much when you look at it. Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, I'm looking for it on a different console and stuff like that. But just keep an eye out for if you're collecting for PS3. Do your research when you're looking for PS3 games and find out if they got a version of that game that has everything on it. If you're not worried about greatest hits or anything like that, just do your research because it'll help you out in the long run and stuff like that. Especially if the PlayStation Store ever does shut down, you can't get DLC no more, and you have to depend on something like this that has all the DLC attached to it, which is great about the PS3. They launched DLC on the disc. Imagine that. That's cool. But something I wanted to talk about real quick. I'll get more further into this later on down the road as I'm going through my PS3 games and I'm checking and double checking everything and stuff like that, make sure the discs are good. So we'll talk more about this later on down the road and stuff like that as I pick up more variants. Yeah, exactly. I'm still collecting PS3. I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm still collecting greatest hits and stuff like that. I like my PS3 collection. It's awesome. Something like one of my favorite consoles and stuff like that. So yeah, but hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below, have you run into this problem for variants, especially like on Xbox or Nintendo? So let me know if you had run into that same problem with other systems and stuff like that. PS4 is the same way too, I believe. I have to look in my PS4 collection. We have to do another collection on that. PS5, I don't think it's too much on that one. They got gold editions for games and stuff like that, but that's about it. But other than that, comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye.